what we've seen in the numbers is we've got obviously a platform dispersion going on within platforms themselves on social and the way people interact and behave with them. We saw a drop in kits for the key creators on YouTube. It doesn't mean the overall views have dropped on YouTube. Actually, it's the opposite. Search is obviously a huge part of that tool now. And understanding TikTok and those sort of things are just changing patternistic behavior, and they all are going to coexist because guarantee within the next year there'll be something else go along as well. And obviously Snapchat as well, which I haven't talked about, is still showing strong popularity. Sentiment's increasing. Ramadan, as we saw, is still an inflection point, but we should really think of it as a season now, and this is not necessarily even the 2 weeks that we're told by the various platforms. The 2-week idea obviously also inflates prices. So again, look at with a healthy dose of cynicism at what platforms tell us. This information really applied in a smart way is really category agnostic. It doesn't matter what the person's doing, whether they were buying a Mars bar or an Apple laptop. It doesn't matter. That behavioral element really stays strong. So really with that engagement, it varies. So just focus on objectives. As I've talked about a lot, numbers can hide and mask issues, and really getting to the bottom of those is really, really valuable, because what that does is really enable effectiveness in what you're doing. And personality does change over time. So the customer of 2019 isn't the same as 2020, isn't the same as now, but fundamentally they are. So the decision-making process has changed, but the context around them has changed rapidly. And that's something to be empathetic of, to understand, to be there for those consumers. And so if we're going to look at crystal ball very quickly, I think the positive rebound will happen. I think that's I'm not telling you anything new there. There will be a taper towards that, so be aware. Bad news will come in short spikes. Obviously, I can't predict that something else isn't going to happen, but it's having less impact, bad news, because we've been through that shock already. Content fragments. Empathy is still the best way to be with anybody back then, in the future, and now. And lastly, know that consumer will alter over time, and just be prepared to adapt your strategies.